All right, welcome back to another After Dark, everyone. Hope you all having a good night so far. Hope you guys had a wonderful day, and welcome back. It is the 23rd, and we are going to react to another video here that is Michael Jordan based to celebrate the legacy and the absolute greatness of Michael Jordan. If you didn't watch the video earlier today, I was covering 1997, and fantastic video. Honestly, like when that reaction ended, I felt like I just watched a documentary. Like it was time to leave the theater or something. It was brilliant work. Now, this is something I'd like to do often on the After Dark for the 23rd. Since tomorrow is the 24th, I kind of like to do a bridge between the between Jordan and Kobe. And I found the perfect video, I think. And this time I found it all on my own. This wasn't you guys. I got to pat myself in the back a little bit on this one. I think at least. I think it's... I'm going to take it back. Maybe one of you guys did suggest it to me. It's hard to keep track. Anyways, this is from Basketball Universe, and this video is titled Every Michael Jordan versus Kobe Bryant Play. Now, I'm pretty sure I've seen every game between these two, every game that Jordan and Kobe went at it against each other. I'd be surprised if there's a single one I didn't watch. However, what I'm getting from the title of this video is it's going to break down like every play, every possession, right? I mean, I'm going to read it again. Every play. Yeah. So that's what I'm going in with those expectations. We'll see if they're met. But if I know Basketball Universe, I'm sure he's about to meet those expectations. So he's not a clickbaiter or anything like that. So guys, I'm going to link the original video down below in the description. Basketball Universe is a fantastic basketball channel, as you're about to see here. So the link is down there if you want to go check it out, subscribe, and give a like and give a little shout out. Let them know Mindcrime sent you, all that good stuff. Let's do it. Happy 23rd, everybody. I'm glad you're back here with me. I appreciate y'all. Like the vid if you could. Quick shout out to members. Appreciate y'all very, very much. And guys, hype the vid if you got any. I'd appreciate it. Let's do this. Let's do this in style.
They face each other 8 times. Jordan has a record of 3-5 against his little brother. Their numbers were almost identical, which doesn't surprise me one bit. Let's pause this for a second, Basketball Universe. Those numbers don't tell us the whole story. How many times were they actually guarding each other? What would the numbers be then? That's what we're going to find out in this video.
That's awesome.
We're going to see every single field goal attempt of Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant when they were guarding each other.
That's exactly what I was hoping for. All right, let's do it.
Who gets the bragging rights in this case? Who posted the better numbers? I rewatched all 8 games, and the results will absolutely shock you.
I mean, considering at least 3 or 4 of those games is when Jordan was with the Wizards, I mean, I'm thinking Kobe comes out on top numbers-wise, but it's going to be interesting.
The first matchup was in December of 1996. This was the 19th game of the Lakers season. At this point, Kobe was only averaging about 10 minutes per game. In the previous 2 games, he didn't see any game action. Kobe wasn't going to have many scoring opportunities.
Look at that little baby
When
Kobe.
he first checked in, he wasted no time in trying to impress Jordan.
By the way, how cool is it? They were teammates, and then eventually Byron Scott was his coach. If I'm not mistaken, he was his final coach too.
In his first offensive possession, he shoots and makes a 3-pointer. Unsurprisingly, he was not scared of the moment. On the other end, he is guarding Michael Jordan for the first time, and MJ gives him a little lesson.
He's so skinny
He
back
spins
then.
by him for this dunk.
Yeah.
A few possessions.
Kobe's actually mentioned that play. Like, he was like, yeah, it's a lot faster in person. And he was like nerding out back. It's so funny because he didn't do that later in his career. But back then he nerded out. It was like the coolest thing in the world. Jordan just went baseline on me out of the post. Like, I love it.
Later, he goes right to work and makes a subtle move to create separation. For this game, Michael goes 2 for 2 against the rookie. Kobe played just under 10 minutes, and he watched his team crumble under the pressure while blowing a 21-point lead.
Big shot.
In their next meeting, the Lakers are without Shaquille O'Neal. That means more playing time for the rookie.
Wow, what a pass.
This game, Kobe only took 1 shot.
Is that Van Exel? That looks like Van Exel, yeah.
Over Jordan. It was a 3-pointer that hit the back of the rim. Michael took 3 shots. In their first play, Jordan saw an opening in the middle of the floor, and he drives by the rookie for a nice layup.
Yeah,
At
nice
this
take.
point, he is a perfect 3 for 3. If you know anything about Kobe, you know it takes a whole lot to break his confidence. For Jordan's second shot, Kobe knew exactly what the maestro was going to do, and he blocked his shot.
Oh,
it was a preview
nice one.
of the 9 All-NBA defensive first-team selections.
Can I just tell you, it was incredibly rare for his fadeaway to get blocked. So for young Kobe to figure out that move,
that he would later
props.
earn. Lastly, he's sizing up the rookie. He makes a nice move to get to the middle of the paint, but he misses.
Oh, that was a nice
For
play.
this game, he went 1 of 3 against Kobe, while Baby Mamba went 0 for 1. Without Shaq, the Lakers were able to beat the 69-win Bulls by 16 points. Their third matchup is the most famous, and with good reason. It's the game where 2 of the greatest players of all time went head-to-head. Michael scored 36 points on 55% shooting, and Kobe went for 33 points on 60% shooting. The most iconic scene wasn't a basketball move.
Yeah.
It was a young...
The mentorship. Yep. Perfect video for a bridge video, man. This is great. This moment, I have like a framed picture of this. Oh, it's not this moment. My bad. I gotta get a framed picture of this moment. Actually, that's something I really got to do for this room.
Young apprentice asking the Jedi Master for some pointers.
Yeah.
All eyes were on these 2 players, and it was even dubbed as the GOAT passing the torch to the next Michael Jordan.
I would say this is when the mentorship started. The passing of the torch we'll see at the very, very end of this video, I'm sure.
Trust me, there was a lot of hype surrounding this matchup. For the second time in a row, Shaq was out with an injury. On the other side, the Bulls were without Scottie Pippen. But enough of the context, let's see what they did against each other. Here, MJ calls the ball on the post, his bread and butter. Kobe gave a good contest on Michael's miss. Next play, Kobe is in transition. He decides to go right at him, but misses the floater at the baseline. They get the ball right back. Jordan gives him a clean look at the baseline. Instead of falling for the trap, he just rises up and hits the shot over him. The next one isn't being counted as a field goal attempt, but it's still worth taking a look at. Jordan is ISO'd against Bryant. He crosses him up, gives him a nice fake, and is headed to the free throw line. Kobe
that was a quick lesson.
He knows that he got him. The lesson has just begun.
Yep, Kobe's about to be doing that to hundreds of NBA players later on in his career.
After he hit his free throws, Kobe catches him watching the ball. He goes backdoor and makes a strong move to the basket.
Young athleticism.
Jordan might have the experience.
Could you imagine young Kobe, like 18-year-old Kobe, 19-year-old Kobe, against like Jordan, fresh, 84 Jordan? Like, what a show that would be.
Bryant has the youth and energy on his side. We move on to the second half, and Kobe just looks miserable on the bench.
Yeah.
You know that he's hating his role as the 6th man right now, especially with the Bulls taking a large lead. As he makes his way to the floor, he plans to continue what he started, and he uses Michael's own moves against him. Hand in his face, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know, and honestly, like the fundamentals, like technically, that fadeaway was trash. He ended up with the second best fadeaway I've ever seen outside of Michael Jordan, but this wasn't it. He didn't have it yet.
He uses Michael's own moves against him. Hand in his face.
Like all of it is wrong, but he still freaking drills the shot because he's Kobe Bryant.
And it doesn't matter. He is nothing but net.
Yeah.
That face right there.
He's like, oh shit, this guy's coming, isn't he?
Tell what he's thinking.
Yeah.
That's all I needed.
He's posting him up, sees the lane wide open, and wait. Close your eyes, LeBron fans. Go strong to the left for an easy layup. And you thought he couldn't go left.
Yeah, it's a
Kobe
bunch
is
of crap.
fired up and ready to respond. He gives him a nice crossover.
Nice
and
move,
gets him
nice
space
move.
for the straightaway shot.
Hey, didn't go in, but that was perfectly executed. He had a perfect shot there.
Next play, Jordan gives him a nice spin move to free himself up, but the Lakers provided good help defense.
Yeah, good weak side.
Then Kobe just takes off and is there for an easy layup. Again, his youth and energy is helping him in many ways.
For sure.
At this point in Jordan's career, he's much more methodical. Like this play here, where he's taking Bryant to the post again, but he's well defended, and Michael misses the fadeaway jumper. In the next play, Kobe wants to try to post up at the same spot as before. He makes a great move and even fakes Jordan out, but Scott Burrell knew exactly what he was going to do, and his help defense prevented a field
Nice.
goal. In the next play,
Also, good job on Jordan locks in.
he makes a great.
Hold up.
In the next play,
Because he catches it out here. This wouldn't be a typical post move, so it's kind of interesting. But Jordan goes right on him like glue, like
Kobe
bang.
was-
You know what I mean? He's there within a split second. Now he's got no choice but back to the basket. This is not where you want to be posting up.
to try to post up at the same spot as
Back.
before.
He did a good job getting some space there, and a decent
He
fake.
makes a great move and even fakes
But yeah,
Jordan
Scott Burrell. Yeah, that's young Kobe's not used to being double teamed yet.
out. But Scott Burrell knew exactly what he was going to do, and his help defense prevented a field goal. In the next play, Michael is ISO'd again.
Uh-oh.
You can tell that Bryant is playing for the drive. He's been burned before. But when you give him that kind of space, he's going to rise up and bury the jumper.
Yep.
Shortly after this, Jordan heads to the bench and sits out for the rest of the game thanks to their large lead. For this matchup, Michael went 2 of 5 and Kobe went 3 of 6. Their activity really starts picking up in the following matchup.
Yeah, this is cool. This whole journey is basically just experience, you know, and what I want to say, just like pure fundamentals and just like great mastery of the game versus just youth, athleticism, hunger, you know, and it's a great matchup.
Shaq is back in the lineup and they're viewing this as a statement game. Many people were saying that this could be a finals preview. The Lakers took this game
I
very
wish it was.
seriously and were out big in the second half. Michael needed to be more aggressive to try to save his team, and this produced 13 different times that he went at Kobe. Let's start with the first one, which is just a straightaway jumper that he missed. But he makes up for it here. He goes hard to the right and pulls up for a smooth jumper.
Nice.
In the next possession, he's at the baseline. He uses Luke Longley to get some space, but the shot rattles out. If that doesn't work, then change it up. He goes off the ball, he fakes, and goes straight to the rim for an alley-oop layup.
Oh, big time.
Now it's Kobe's turn.
Was Kobe ball watching?
He fakes.
No, he wasn't actually. Okay. Yeah, he was focused on MJ, but MJ still snuck behind him.
He goes straight to the rim for an alley-oop layup. Now it's Kobe's turn to go at the GOAT. If you've seen this iconic picture
MJ looked tired.
before,
Okay.
it's this
That's the picture I was talking about. Hold up. Where'd he go? That's the picture. I have that one framed. A buddy of mine gave it to me.
It's this play. He's posting him up, gives him a nice move, but Jordan does a great job of contesting.
Yeah.
This is the first and final time
Hold on. Sorry, I'm a nerd with this stuff.
move, but Jordan does a great
It was a good looking shot.
job of contesting. This is the first and final time Kobe attempts a shot over him. More on that later. In the next play, Jordan is one-on-one again. Kobe does a great job of not fully committing to the fake and gives a good contest on the mid-range jumper.
Oh, he learned.
Now Michael's at the top of the key, has the space he needs to pull up, but misses.
Oh, that was the cleanest shot ever.
Bryant has done a good job defensively. In order to get himself going again, he uses a nice screen to get an open look. Then we have Michael utilizing another screen to get himself free.
Easy money.
But he misses the long J.
Yeah, he's bringing some wide open shots here.
We
Or
transition
not wide open, but like easy. It should be easy money for him.
to the second half. Jordan is now posting him up. He sees the help coming. Usually, he would spin baseline for a fadeaway. This time, he slithers between the two and banks in the short jumper.
Nice.
Here, we have MJ in transition. He fakes going baseline, spins behind the pick, and makes a shot at the
Yeah, he's rising to the occasion now.
free throw line. As great as that was, we missed out on a potential legendary highlight reel. Kobe intercepts the pass. He has Jordan and Pippen, two of the greatest defenders ever, and he somehow gets by them for this dunk.
Ooh.
But before the play, he was fouled by MJ as he was going for the steal. A few possessions later, he fakes going right, frees himself for a clean look, but couldn't get the ball to go in. Let's not forget that it's 1998, so three-pointers weren't a big part of the game.
Yeah.
This was Jordan's only three-point attempt, and he missed over number 8. For the last field goal attempt, he goes between the legs twice, gets a good look, but couldn't get it to
Dang, man, he's just not finishing tonight.
go down. Overall, he went 5 of 13 against them. Kobe went 0 for 1. The reason for the discrepancy is that Phil Jackson decided to put Pippen on Bryant, and Kobe gave him the business.
How do you get 0 for 1?
SxADk played him tough, as he did with everyone, but with a legendary one-on-one scorer like Kobe, he was able to make some incredibly tough shots. The fact that he was good enough to do that against him tells us everything that we need to know about how great he already was. This would be the last time Bryant faced MJ in a Bulls uniform. Michael would later go on to win his 3rd straight title and 6th overall. Then Phil Jackson went to the Lakers and helped them win back-to-back titles.
It's so crazy, dude. Phil Jackson's story is just amazing. Seriously. What, he take one year off? I think he took 1 season off. And he's like, let's win 3 more. Like, what the hell?
Later in the 2001 offseason, Jordan came out of retirement for the 2nd time. This is where we get to see 4 more matchups. Michael is facing a totally different player.
Oh, yeah.
Kobe is seasoned, experienced, and knows how to win.
Yeah, this is when it's old man MJ versus basically prime Kobe.
Their 5th matchup came right after the All-Star break. This is the 3rd game.
Prime physically Kobe, not prime mentally Kobe. I would argue those last 3 finals runs, that was prime mentality Kobe. But at that point, he wasn't physically in his prime anymore.
Kobe is playing Jordan without Shaq. He is out with an injury once again. Now here's an important detail that we have to keep in mind for the next 4 games. During his time with the Wizards, he was a small forward. Therefore, he's not going to be matched up a lot with Kobe. His primary defender will be Rick Fox, while Richard Hamilton will get the assignment of guarding Kobe. At first, it was a Michael Jordan show. The Wizards were even up by 20 points in the 3rd quarter, but the Lakers stormed right back thanks to Kobe's playmaking ability.
Damn, do you see the difference? Wow. Look how quick he improved. The footwork here. He did not have this footwork just a couple of years ago. Look at this.
3rd quarter. But the Lakers stormed right.
I mean, already. Hold on. I'm going to kind of take this one in slow motion.
The Wizards were even up
enjoy
by 20 points in the 3rd quarter. But the Lakers.
Bop. Bang. He's going to spin. Spin. And then? Normally anybody would just keep going. Oh, fake. Got you on the fake. Look at this. It's a methodical step through, rise up. Like all of a sudden he's got all the fundamentals of a Michael Jordan, footwork wise. That was beautiful. Beautiful
execution. He displays so much maturity by not trying to win the game by himself. In fact, he posted a triple-double. There were some nice defensive plays that were made. Here we see Jordan anticipating Kobe driving to the rim, and he gets a steal. Bryant will later get some payback. He swoops in, steals a ball from MJ, and gets the and-one layup to go down. It's 2 of the best two-way players making big plays.
I love it.
Late in the game, he gave the fans what they all
love it. Look at him. Look at him. They're living for this shit right now. Like, this is it. Like us as fans, we wanted this, but they wanted it even more.
To see Kobe one-on-one against Jordan.
I think that's a brilliant thing as far as Phil is concerned. Kobe and Michael.
Hand down, man down, MJ.
Took it right to him.
It was the only attempted field goal between the two, and he took full advantage. The next game,
they came back to win that. Oh man, that stings.
Late in the season, the Wizards are not in playoff contention, and they're getting ready to sit out Jordan for the rest of the year. But remember, this is 2002, so they still care about giving the fans what they want. He will make his final appearance of the season against the Lakers. He comes off the bench and plays 12 minutes. Unfortunately, there are no one-on-one matchups between the 2 greatest shooting guards.
Yeah, that's okay. This one, since Jordan was just being stubborn. He was being old school, and I get it, and I respect him for it, but it was time to shut it down that year. It was time to get operated on.
Lakers win easily by 20 points. We move on to the 2002/03 season, Jordan's final year.
Yeah.
For the 4th time, Shaq will not be present.
Shaq, man. Did Shaq create load management? Did he do it?
That means that Kobe did not play with his star teammate for half of his matchups with MJ. That makes his 5-3 record against him a little more impressive. Michael starts by proving
Shaq did admit MJ was the only guy who scared him. Think he was ducking out on some of these games?
He's 4th all-time in career steals. But he's not done yet. He brings the ball down the court and buries a tough jumper over
it. Look quick.
And that's how a 40-year-old impacts the game on defense. Kobe wants some payback. He's playing him tough here but Michael gets the best of him and hits his classic fadeaway jumper.
Nice.
This deserves another look. After backing the youngster
Bang.
down, it's the spin move here where he decides to give him a bump to create
He
separation.
kind of broke his ankles a little bit there.
It's the tricks of the trade that made him such an iconic scorer. In the
That's
fourth,
true. I mean, good call out there, because you're right. Usually he would do either your typical swing to the left fadeaway or swing to the right fadeaway, or like you said, spin move into the paint. This time he did a fake spin move into the paint. Just kidding, gotcha, fadeaway. He was never done. He was never done just adding tricks, because he knew, like, eventually you need a counter. You know, people are going to learn how to counter your moves, so you need another counter. And that's what made it so beautiful, the evolution of his game. If I watch young Jordan, as exciting as it is to see him flying all over the court, because I've seen the final product, I look at his footwork and I think it's terrible. Kind of like, you know, me calling out young Kobe's footwork. I thought that was terrible too. So was MJ's. MJ just relied 100% on his leaping ability back then. And to see where it ends here in his final year, the footwork was just absolutely beautiful to watch.
quarter, Jordan has him down the elbow. Kobe anticipates his move perfectly
See, Kobe knows that the typical move now.
and gets a block. Statistically, this is where Bryant was at his best defensively.
Yep,
and
big
he
block.
proved why. Then on the other end, he drives past Michael going to the left and knocks down a nice floater.
Yep.
Now we have ourselves an exciting ball game. Next possession, Jordan senses Kobe being a little too aggressive on defense, so he makes his move, gives him a great fake, and Bryant bites on it. He fell for the head fake, and he knows it. MJ knocks down 2 free throws.
It's so ironic because the majority of Kobe's career, especially in his prime, the scouting report always said, stay down. Do not jump. Do not fall for the fakes. In other words, even if he is taking the damn jumper, stay on the ground. Because if not, he's going to punish you. You're going to get into foul trouble.
This game goes all the way down to the wire. This is Kobe's
And
chance
it's just ironic that Jordan used to catch him on that all the time.
to hit a game winner against Michael. Instead, it's who else but Robert Ory that buries a 3-pointer. On the other end, all eyes are on Michael Jordan. Will he knock down the game winner against Kobe? The Lakers forgot all about the inbounder, and Jerry Stackhouse makes one of the easiest game winners ever. The W goes to Jordan and the Wizards.
That's a crazy
Michael
one.
went 2 for 3, and Kobe went 1 for 1.
I love that MJ's willing to play decoy. He even did that with the Bulls. He didn't care. Just win.
We transition to Jordan's final game against his little brother.
Oh man. Okay, so this is the torch officially being passed. You know, this game is a beautiful game to watch. It warms my heart whenever I watch it, even though it's brutal. It's brutal. What one could argue, Kobe took the damn torch this day, and I'm okay with saying that because of the relationship these two had. This was the time. This was the time to truly pass it on.
Little context. According to Gilbert Arenas, Jordan said some words that would fire up the Mamba. He told him during one of their matchups after noticing Bryant wearing his sneakers, "You can put the shoes on, but you ain't never gonna fill
Yeah,
it."
and y'all remember when Jordan and Kobe tried to challenge LeBron for the All-Star game, and LeBron basically just ducked the whole thing? Well, before they ever did that together, Jordan did this with Kobe. And what does Kobe do in this situation? He rises to the occasion. This was Jordan trying to get the best out of you. He wants the best out of you. You know what I mean? He doesn't want you to half-ass it. He doesn't want you to see him as a make-a-wish type of player. You know, he wants you to go at him so he knows 100% where he stands. LeBron dropped the ball, man, and none of us will ever forget that he did it. But Kobe was a different beast. Kobe said, okay, I'm going to come out and kill you.
According to Arenas, Kobe didn't speak to teammates for weeks. He knew the only way he could respond is through his game. And he had one of the greatest performances of his career.
His first half
He
is
scored
stupid.
55 points on 52% shooting. 42 of those points came in the first half.
He was bombing threes like you never seen anything like this back then.
He also went 9 of 13 from the 3.
9 of 13 from the 3.
It was his going away present for Michael's retirement.
Yeah, this is the moment. This is it. Because he was heated in the beginning, but then at the end, like, it was already done, you know? And then the last thing, the only thing old man MJ could do at the very end was draw a charge, because Kobe was just like attacking, like relentlessly, he wouldn't stop. So Jordan just gets in front of him on a fast break, draws a charge, and then they have this exchange, which, I mean, this is symbolic of their whole relationship right here.
But what did he do against MJ? This was a little iffy, but I decided
It's
to
beautiful.
count it. He does meet MJ at the free throw line, and he's basically body to body with him. The shot wasn't able to go down. On the other side, Michael intercepts a pass intended for Bryant, and he dunks the ball. Not bad for a 40-year-old. Next possession, Jordan uses a nice screen and hits a fadeaway jumper. That's the last field goal attempt between the two. Michael would exit the game and get a standing ovation from the Laker crowd.
Nice.
He has such an impact on the league, including the players they would see when
Look at these guys. It is like little brother, big brother. It makes so much sense. It makes so much sense now.
5 championships for them.
They go at each other. They're trying to kill each other the whole game. But once it's over, they're like best buddies.
Guess he could fill those big shoes after all.
Double nickel.
What are the final results?
It's all
Michael
love.
Jordan went 13 of 27 against the Mamba. That is 48% from the field. Kobe Bryant went 5 of 11 against Air Jordan. That is 45%.
Wait. Final numbers. Okay. So Jordan wins the efficiency battle by a hair.
From the field. What's interesting is that Michael posted a 49.7 average for his career, and Kobe posted a 44.7 average for his career. They both played up to par to their normal efficiency. Unfortunately, circumstances outside of Kobe's control prevented him from going one-on-one against Michael as much as he wanted to. It was still incredibly entertaining to watch. But what about you all? Who do you think will win in a one-on-one matchup? What did you notice about all the plays they had against each other? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.
I mean, it's a great question, but it's also easy for me to answer. But it's fun because, in my opinion, the greatest two one-on-one players of all time were Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. But I would go in that exact order. Michael Jordan, then Kobe Bryant in a one-on-one. And that doesn't come lightly, because Kobe's... Here's the only reason I think Jordan would win. Efficiency. It's always been efficiency. I think Kobe would do the thing he does, which he would like bomb some fadeaway threes. The crazy thing is some of those are going to go in, but I think Jordan would be playing for more efficient points, and he'd get the slight edge. And I'm talking, if we're talking prime on prime, not like old man versus young Kobe, because that might be a completely different story. I don't know, but yeah, I mean. Whenever I watch these two go head to head, I'm kind of taken back to like the 80s. I know I'm aging myself here, but back in the day when you used to have like your best buddies, and you all know whatever's going to happen on the court, your best buddies afterwards. It doesn't matter. But even though they're your friends, you kind of go at them harder than you would anybody else, because they can handle it, and you're going to make them better by doing it, and you're going to get better yourself if you get the best, if they give you their best. You know what I mean? Like, that's how you truly like practice and get better. I think that's a lot of what was going on with Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan in practice, going at it in practice. So they're better. They're both better when it comes to the actual game. And this is what I see with Jordan and Kobe, because once it's over, it's all love. You know what I mean? They're all smiling, laughing, joking around, hugging each other and stuff. But during the game, they're going after each other's heads. And I absolutely love that balance, because, when we talk about the modern game being all buddy-buddy, it's not that we care that they have a relationship or they have a friendship. That's fine. But when you're on the court, it's time to stop all that. It's time to go for the freaking win at all costs. And that's where I think a lot of us are getting a little disconnected from what we see. Because it's like, dude, we used to maintain friendships while still going after each other's heads during the competition. Competition is done, we'll go have some laughs, go play some video games together or something. Or when you get older, go have a beer together, whatever. But I feel like that's becoming a lost art. It's like it's almost, if you're buddies, you're not allowed to go at each other like that anymore. But I feel like we had a different understanding in our era. Anyways, that's what I think of whenever I see these two go at it, is I remember those times and how things used to be and how it was okay, you know. But I'm just, at the end of the story, I'm just glad that these two ended up being like student and mentor all the way to the end, all the way till the end of Kobe Bryant's life. Rest in peace. And what a cool thing. Kobe got to live out our dreams. Any of you who were born in the same time as I was, we literally had a dream of being like the next Jordan, the one to take on the torch, you know. And then Kobe not only got to live that dream, he actually got to be mentored by the guy. Now, in my wildest dreams, like, I did have that dream like everybody else did. I'm going to be the next Jordan, you know, I'm going to be the next one. And never in my wildest imagination did I think also Michael Jordan's going to be my mentor and my big brother. It's like, that's crazy. But Kobe Bryant got to live that life. So Kobe Bryant didn't get to live the longest life, but boy, he got to live one hell of a life now, didn't he? So I'm going to go ahead and end the video with that. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Speaking of Kobe, tomorrow is going to be all Kobe. So I hope you all are ready for that. Let's do it. I'm out of here. Like the vid on the way out. Happy 23rd, everybody. Thanks for being here with me. And shout out to Basketball Universe for a great video. Link is down below. Be water, my friends.